welcome back. Today we are tackling the charcuterie board. First up, we're going to have cheeses, which has been provided by the French cheese board in New York City. Thanks so much, guys. First, we have a steak crête, which is a hard cheese from France. Next, we have a blue cheese, one of my favorites, followed by a brie. And for the brie, I did a fun thing and took a cookie cutter and punched out the top rind just to give it an added festive look. Next up, we have the meats, which have been provided from Three Little Pigs in New York. And this is the Jamon Sec, and I just ball it up and place it on the board in these cute little balls. Next, we have the Saucisson Sec, which is kind of like a salami, but this one has Provence herbs in it. And here I'm folding it to make it into a little rosebud, which is a really just nice added touch to the board. So I place these all around and it creates this nice little meat rose garden, if you will. Over here, I decided to go with a pinwheel kind of design. Later in the video, I removed this because I didn't really like it. Next, we have a pâté. Pâtés are great. They're a fancier addition to the board. Three Little Pigs makes organic pâté. They're the only one in the US, and they come in these great little packages. Next, we have the duck rillettes, which is just duck meat and duck fat, and I put it in a little ramekin just to keep it cute. Next, we have crackers. Water crackers are a must on my board. They're neutral and great. Then I have a cranberry and pumpkin seed cracker. This adds texture and flavor because crackers can tend to be a little one note sometimes. Next, we have the Petits Toasts. I think these are just really cute because they're little toasts and they just are a nice neutral thing to have on the board that add a nice little crunch. Next, we have rosemary and sea salt crackers. These ones are long and they're baked. I really love the texture they give to the board visually, and I like the length on them. And here you can see, I was like, I don't really like this pinwheel of meat. So I made a bunch of rosettes out of the remaining saucisson and just packed it around the brie. And since I have this extra space after I move all this meat, I decide to add another cheese because I have the room. So I add this St. Andre triple cream, and it is so good. And it fits perfectly right on the board. Next, we have our Triscuits. These are black pepper Triscuits. They give it a little punch, maybe if you want to have them with some blue cheese or the jamon. They're a really nice cracker. Next, we're going on to our condiments and other goodies. So I always add on, cornichons, castelvetrano, olives. You can add on anything that you really want here, but these are some of my favorites. And the great thing about boards is you can see I can just adjust things based on where I want them. Next, I add in some whole grain mustard. Honey is a great thing to add in here too, or jams. And then I'm adding some little peppers in. These are sweet little peppers, and I just love how bright they are, and they add something to the board. Next, I add in roasted cashews and roasted peanuts, and these are great just to fill in spaces on the board. I just add them wherever I see there needs to be something. Last, since this is a holiday board, I'm adding fresh cranberries. This is one of my favorite things to do because it just adds little pops of color. It fills in any empty spaces, and people can always take these and put them in their drinks if they want to. I finally finish off the board with some fresh rosemary. Not only is it really visually appealing for the board, but it gives it a really nice smell, and it's super festive. Rosemary is very Christmassy holiday, so I love just sticking these in wherever they fit. There's no right or wrong place to put them. And there you go, guys. That is how I charcuterie. I hope you liked the video. See you next time.